is migration, a permanent state of human life, human and social life. People migrate because of things like war, famine, poverty, abuse, and political or religious freedom.
These are not principles that are going to go away overnight. So migration will still need to be a basic human right for our modern society. Immigration can dissolve or dilute cultures, and the Church says it's important to preserve and cherish life-giving cultures. Cultural diversity is a part of the heritage of human species.
The Church also says that each culture in some way is lacking and can be improved. Often the ones who can make the biggest impact at home are the first ones to leave. This is called the brain drain, a process where people who have the greatest ability to help their country are the first ones to leave.
Immigration can also lead to the separation of families, but it can also lead to the development of new viewpoints, perspectives, and cultural heritage, examples being Chinatown or Little Italy.
The first principle of the Catholic view of migration is to always take the primary perspective of the migrant versus the perspective of the sending or receiving country. Second principle is to always take the priority of the families over the state desires. And the final one is the common good of solidarity.
It was the joint pastoral letter by Mexican and U.S. bishops in 2003 that said people have the right to find opportunities in their homeland. When opportunities are not available at home, perhaps they have the right to migrate, to work to support themselves and their families. Refugees and asylum seekers fleeing wars and persecutions should be protected, and their human dignity should be respected.
It is also said that sovereign nations have the right to control their boundaries, but economically stronger nations have a stronger obligation to accommodate migrant flows.
The quote by John Paul II, meaning that the citizen is responsible for the good of the immigrant and the immigrant is responsible for the good of the citizen. From a statistical point of view, North America and Europe need immigrants in order to keep a level of population.
Immigration is necessary for economic stability and continuation of government programs. Immigration reform is a human rights issue, as well as a Christian one that we should all be involved in.
The process in immigration to be legal here in United States from the Mexican people is two ways. Now I am working with one. The first one is that when American citizen, the American law permit that you can ask for a familiar, can be your children or your fathers. And this is the easy way. And the second way is like a business woman that invests in the United States. But I made it like a mother of 30. Then we are working in this. The process I start in October, and maybe we finish this month. And if everything is okay, I'm going to be I can be for 5 years citizen. After this, I can ask for resident. After this, I can ask to be a citizen, and it's another process that maybe takes another 6 months or 8 months. And well, the weird here is that for the Mexican and the Colombian citizen, it's more hard to do this and spend more time, because the American government tried to check that any people that come in United States like a resident have some relation with the drug cartels. Then they are take care so much this, and well, we are agree for this.
Birds flying high, you know how I feel.